Okay, so we're selling the A35. The time has come to potentially replace it. Potentially, not 100% sure. I'll explain more on that in a minute. But before we go any further, we need to fix it before we sell it, because my wife reversed over a curb and ripped the rear diffuser off. So I'm just going to put a bit of video in of me fixing that and how easy that was and how much I cut my hands, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so we're going to sell this, but we need to sort out some damage first. So if you look down here, my wife had a bit of an accident. It's definitely my wife, not me. You see the rear diffuser snapped off. She reversed over a curb. So I need to find out how that fits and try and fit the replacement that I've got. We've got some spare parts. When I say spare parts, bits that were left after the crash. We have that. So it looks like there might be two clips that go in the bottom. That should be it, hopefully. A couple of screws maybe go in the side of the bumper, but we'll have a look. Well, that's it, that's the only bit that's left. Okay, I'm here just trying to see how hard it is to get this off. So far it's alright pulling it from the bottom. It's disconnected from the bottom under here, which is good. That was easy. My problem is going to be getting out of here. Okay, it started to rain. We just got the old one off, which is a result. Not too bad. Cut fingers all over. Done. Much better. No split. Now we can sell it. So we've had a look at our options of selling it, and we're trying to find out what the best route will be. But I think Carwow is looking like the best. We've sold cars on there before. It's pretty straightforward, to be honest. It's mainly dealers that are bidding on there. So when it's a car of this sort of value, sort of like £30,000 plus, I find it hard to do a private sale because not many people have got that sort of cash laying around. Most people want to finance it, and obviously I can't offer finance. So hopefully a Mercedes dealership will buy it, and someone will come and collect it, and that'll be that. So the car's been tainted ever since we picked it up. I'll give you a little bit of a rundown. I'll try and keep it brief, but the day we picked it up, it's a brand new car. Picked it up and there was quite a severe shake through the steering wheel. I got in touch with Mercedes and they were decent, and I took it back and they had it for the day, and then rang me up and said there was nothing wrong with it, which is obviously a bit frustrating. I'm a qualified mechanic, I do know what I'm talking about. So we got in touch with the dealer principal. He wasn't happy with how we'd been treated, so they collected the car and left us with a brand new GLE courtesy car, which was good. I thought this is good service, I like this. While we had the GLE, it broke down. It was brand new and left me stranded in Waitrose car park, which is great. And when I rang the dealership, they told me to just ring roadside recovery because they were going home, because it was 6 o'clock. So fair enough. Rang roadside recovery and they come and swap the car out eventually, but the whole thing was bad. In the end I had to beg them to swap the wheels with another car in the showroom. They did that, and the wobble went. So, bit tainted in that regard. And then the second time we had dealings with the service department, we booked in for a 20-minute service, 20-minute software update. And we were told it'd take no longer than 20 minutes. I wanted to make sure we had a sit and wait appointment because I had my daughter with me, so I didn't want to be keeping her there too long. She was 4 at the time, I think. Short attention span. So we went, and an hour and 40 minutes later, I asked where the car was, and the service manager laughed and said, "Oh, you won't believe this. Forgot all about your car." Obviously, I didn't find it that funny. So I took the car and left, and said I would never be back. And I won't buy another Mercedes. We're done now, which is a shame. So about the car itself, it's a good car. It's fast. I like it. It sounds good when you're on full chat and you're hooning down the road. It sounds great. There's lots of pops and bangs in Sport Plus. I like that. It's a wolf in sheep's clothing, really. It doesn't look too aggressive. It can do. If you put the aero pack on, it looks a lot more aggressive, but I think in standard form it looks quite smart. The interior's nice. It's a nice place to be. These seats are comfy. It's sort of 2 cars in one. It can be really quiet and refined when you're in comfort mode, but as soon as you're in Sports Plus, it's a different animal. But that's also the problem with it. I find it really hesitates between gears. If you're coming up to a roundabout in comfort mode and you try to pull out, the car doesn't know what you want to do, and I find that a bit of a problem. It's either all go or not at all, which makes it not a very nice thing to drive. 99 RON fuel only, which obviously that gets quite expensive when you're just running on V-Power. About 21 to the gallon round town. We knew that when we bought it. I'm not going to complain about fuel economy because this sort of thing when you buy this car. The stereo is pants. I've had 20-year-old BMWs with better stereos. We had a Dacia Duster and the stereo was better than this. So I think Mercedes need to up their game there. It's a pretty poor show. I'm going to show you in a minute the kid seat in the back squeaks because the headrests are fixed. Because the way the rear seats are designed, the seat doesn't sit flat against the main seat. So it creaks and rattles, which is really annoying, and it's annoying for my daughter in the back of the car as well. So if it sells, we are looking for something cheaper. What I really want is like an old BMW estate. I'd love a 5 Series Touring or a 3 Series Touring, but it's mainly a car for my wife to drive. We've got another car, which is an EV. We've got an ID Buzz, which I love. If you want to throw things at me, you can. I don't care. It's a brilliant car. I still love cars at heart. I love fast cars. I love things that are a bit weird and different. And the Buzz is weird and different. I don't care if it's got a petrol engine, diesel engine, or electric motors. If it's a fun, cool thing to drive, then that's fine by me. I don't want another car on finance. The Buzz is on finance. That's enough for us. I think if I can get a 3 Series Touring, that'll be good. It's not too big for the wife. We can chuck the dog in the boot, the kids' stuff. If I get a really cheap one, I just won't care about it. They're easy enough to fix myself as well. I don't need to worry about going into a dealership for any expensive servicing. So watch this space. If you've got any recommendations for a cheap car, we're sort of talking sub £3,000, I think. If we can keep it under 3,000, I'll be very happy. Let me know. And I'll let you all know what I end up buying. If anyone's interested in a review of the Buzz or more details about the Merc or the process of selling with CarWow or one of those, let me know because I can put more information up on that. Cheers.